Hey guys, John Madden from YouGoProBaseball.com, and I want to talk a little bit about the cutter, throwing the cutter. To throw a good cutter, some guys have natural cut, which is pretty cool. It's the opposite of having a natural run on the ball, natural tail. But if you don't have natural tail and you gotta create this cut, it's a pretty cool pitch if you can master it. It's very tough to be consistent with. Guys who have good cutters do very well. Mariano Rivera, for example, just won the World Series throwing mostly cut. I don't know how many cutters he throws, but to me it looks like 80-90% cutters, just going after guys, maybe more than that. And that's a cutter at its finest right there. Fast, he can locate it, and it moves pretty good. So when you're looking when you're trying to mimic a guy who's throwing a cutter, you might want to go check on YouTube and check some of those clips out. But let me tell you a little bit about some of the grips for the cutter. Obviously the one, just like the two-seam fastball with your pointer and middle finger, on the laces here. Now it's just going to be the opposite of the other one. You're going to be throwing through the middle finger, like I said before, and you want to lead with your middle finger just a little bit when you're coming down. So you're going to be on this side of the baseball. You want to have more rotation on that side of the baseball than the other side of the baseball, which creates that cutting action. This is the way I like to throw it. I've never thrown one in a game, but just messing around, playing catch, I come across the two seams here and I get up on top here, and I get this middle finger. I put this one real light on here, and actually the middle finger is kind of light too, but a little bit more than the pointer finger. And I just try to throw it straight down. I try to come straight through the baseball, and then the last thing on this baseball is going to be my middle finger here, and that's what's really going to put the pressure on that side and create the ball to come, for me, since I'm already right to left. And like I said, it's a really cool pitch. You got to practice it a lot to get it down. For me, it's mostly about the release point on the baseball, and also getting out in front to throw a good cutter. You really got to get out there and get the fingertips out in front. That's the main thing. Like I said, if you're trying to mimic someone, check out Mariano Rivera. He he does a great job. Other than that, practice it in the flat ground when you're warming up and stuff, and when you feel comfortable, get up on the mound and throw it a few times in your bullpen. It's a lot different on the mound than it is on the flat ground, because on the mound you really got to get on top of the baseball. On the flat ground you can kind of get lazy and get right here and try to make it cut. So it's a lot harder. Throwing a cutter off a mound is a lot harder than throwing on the flat ground. But work on it on the flat ground, then bring it to the mound and see how it works out for you. Good luck. If you're checking this out on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on the website, keep browsing around, or come to YouTube and subscribe. You can leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And good luck with the cutter.